Hi everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'm just going to welcome you to the royal circus, where the spotlight never dims and Meghan Markle's always got a new act. While the House of Windsor juggles duty and drama, Meghan is stealing the show. She has her kids in tow and she seems to be locked into the headlines. She's never out of the headlines nowadays. Catherine and William, well, they're playing the long game. And Harry, he seems to be missing in action. And as for the rest of the royals, well, they're just trying to keep up, basically. So, let's have a look into this. Meghan is definitely back with a vengeance. She's got her 3-year-old alleged daughter as the face of her as ever jam empire, and 6-year-old Archie's toothless phase front and centre in People. The Sun dubs LOUIE a Montecito mini-star. Oh my gosh, can you get any more cringy? Hello says, can't get enough of Archie's relatable milestone. Haven't they twigged yet, you know? But then, let's have a look. The alleged Sussex children were once locked away from cameras, and now they're PR gold. So why the sudden family sharefest? Why does Archie's tooth story sound like a rerun? Because we've heard this before, haven't we? Didn't he lose his teeth before? And he had his adult ones coming in immediately. What's going on? Is this kid having more than one set of teeth and more than 2 sets of teeth? You know, what is he, a shark? On April the 23rd, 2025, Princess Catherine drops a Prince Louis birthday video that is absolutely wonderful. His gap-toothed grin lights up X, with the Times calling it, and I quote, royal relatability done right, end quote. Then, right on cue, as always, Meghan swoops in. Archie's losing his teeth too. Same age, same milestone, same week. Is that a pure accident? Or is Meghan stealing off Catherine's script to grab some of that royal glow? Most of us don't believe this is a coincidence. Most of us know that it's Meghan doing her usual thing. Plagiarism is her middle name. So, the X posts are saying, Meghan's ripping off Kate again. Another one says, tooth story, she's thirsty. And then someone else says, where's Harry in this kid exploiting mess? It is exploiting children. That's if we believe that there are children. The internet is calling foul. X users are blasting Meghan for copying Catherine and parading her children for clout. It's a cheap stunt, says one. And another one says, Harry's AWOL, does he sign off on this? So the media is piling on. The Telegraph brands Meghan's jam launch cynical. Vanity Fair warns that losing Lily could end her privacy credibility. But this isn't just Meghan versus Catherine. It's Meghan versus the whole royal machine, and she is playing to win. So looking at the rest of the royals, King Charles, now post-cancer treatment, is attending state visits like it's no big deal. The Express says he's defying the odds. Camilla's out there pushing literacy, dodging the Meghan rubbish, and Princess Anne is working overtime as usual, with the Mirror calling her the monarchy's backbone. If any of you want to know more about just how badass Princess Anne is, go and look at my video which talks about how she basically totally dealt with somebody who had kidnapped her. I'll include the link at the end of this, but she is incredible and she would make an amazing queen. I mean, I believe Catherine will make an absolutely wonderful queen. But if we had to have someone step in now, it would be Princess Anne. Even Beatrice and Eugenie are stepping up, popping up at charity gigs while sidestepping the Sussex drama. But Meghan, she's not content to play supporting act. She's the star and her children are the props. Harry is barely in the credits. So we had the Sussex's 2020 bailout, which definitely set the stage with all their Oprah bombshells, Netflix deals, tell-all books. And then we had William and Catherine surviving through cancer and royal duties, and Louis is a total credit to them. Really good at keeping everything real. All their children are. So what does Meghan do? She can't bear it that others are in the headlines, especially Catherine. So a tooth story that is basically Meghan screaming, "I'm still here," which was perfectly timed to hijack Catherine's moment. I think, or maybe Catherine is doing it, but I think that they could set up Meghan. They could do things that would be an impossible bar for Meghan. Keep her busy trying to match up, but why waste time on her? Harry's role is zero. The Express says he's fading from Meghan's PR blitz and he's stuck at polo while she calls the shots. The Mirror reports Prince William's fuming over the children's exposure and Harry's silence is deafening. So there's no brotherly love there. That's long gone. Meghan has got a track record for this. Remember, the Express once crowned her, and I quote, "Duchess of Duplication," end quote, for tailing Catherine's every move. Book launches, mum narratives, and now teeth. It's a pattern. But Harry is the real mystery. Once a popular royal, he's now Meghan's sidekick, totally mute as she rolls out her alleged children for jam ads and Netflix buzz. So she doesn't need Harry now. She's got the children. I wonder who does her AI pictures and videos. I think most of us have seen through it. Ex-users are not having it. Harry's letting his kids be pawns, ? Is one. And the Times hints that he's caught between Meghan's ambition and his royal roots, which is tough for a prince who used to call his own shots. All it does is come out in frustration and anger in him. And who does he blame? Because he can't blame the boss, the one that wears the pants. He has to blame us and the paparazzi. Catherine and William play it smart. They're keeping their children private, sharing Louis's video for heart-related intentions, not to grab headlines. Meghan's gone rogue because Lily is now a brand ambassador. Archie's teeth are now clickbait. Forbes are calling it clever, and everyone on X is calling it crass, cringy, ridiculous. The other royals are steering clear. King Charles is all about legacy. Camilla is above the fray, says the Mail. Anne is too busy to care. And the York sisters are keeping it low-key. Harry, the man who swore to protect his family, is nowhere. The Independent warns that Meghan's overexposure could sink her brand. And the real damage is a royal family coming apart at the seams. Meghan is living her best life, or so she wants you to think. Galas, lifestyle brands, kids' cameos, she's all in. Whereas Catherine and William, they're out doing the work. Cancer and everything, with the Times praising their quiet strength. King Charles keeps calm and carries on, although he does look very different nowadays. For whatever reasons, we all have our thoughts on that. Camilla and Anne hold the fort, and Beatrice and Eugenie dodge the drama. But Meghan is not here for second place. She is still gunning for the royal crown, and she will do it one tooth story at a time. She really believes it. Harry, though, he's sort of disappeared from this story. From clinging on to him and making sure that he was always by her side, she's managed to sort of ghost him, although he's still officially with her. How did she manage that? Ghosted her husband, gently prized him out of everything she's doing, and yet she still has the title for now. So basically she's running the show and Harry is just along for the ride. To sum it all up, Meghan is still chasing Catherine's shine, turning her children into PR ammunition, and outpacing the Windsors' very low-key vibe at the moment. The Waleses are standing firm because the senior royals always soldier on, but the Sussexes are a one-woman show with Harry on the sidelines. So, let me have your thoughts on this. Put your comments down below, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.